Maximum Power Transfer Solution, MPTS. Just how does MPTS benefit both end-user clients and electric utilities? Let's find out. A maximum power transfer solution installed at a medical center reduced the electricity kVA demand by plus 20%, the kVAR reactive demand by plus 80%, and the kWh consumption by plus 6%, at the same time increasing the total power factor to plus 99%, as well as converting a large part of the reactive energy into renewable energy. A few months later, the electric utility account manager called the medical center facility manager wanting to know why, according to their data, there had been a sudden and sustained drop in the medical center's electricity demand and consumption. Because the utility could not find a cause, as a result it wanted to replace their malfunctioning utility meter. The facility manager explained that they had recently installed an energy conservation measure with an integrated energy management system. The electric utility account manager expressed concerns regarding the history of failed ECM and EMS solutions. The facility manager scheduled a meeting with the utility account manager and an engineer from its power distribution team, along with an MPTS engineer to show and understand how MPTS was producing the energy demand and consumption reduction. Per the MPTS engineer, demand and consumption were reduced because of the following MPTS integrated all-in-one energy efficiency solutions: power monitoring, conditioning, and management. Increased total power factor, which is comprised of voltage and current horizontal displacement power factor, the old conventional one, multiplied by the voltage and current vertical total harmonic distortion power factor, the new one requiring AC to DC to AC conversion. Significantly reduced and optimized current flow throughout the entire electrical network. Converting bad to good renewable energy. Plant voltage surge protection and stabilization. Conditioning of all the load lines. Increased demand-side power factor. Total harmonic distortion significantly reduced. Improved operating characteristics of all inductive loads. Constantly measured kW, kWh, kVA, kVAH, kVAR and kVARH reductions. Improved utility electricity supply to demand ratios. Improved efficiency and performance of all plant generators. Reduction in power transmission and line current losses. Significant operational equipment and manpower savings. Operational expense avoided and capital expense deferred. Additionally, the electric utility also benefited because the operational efficiency increase from all the inductive loads resulted in a decreased supply of non-productive electricity required by the medical center. What? How? Who? When? Where and why? The higher the demand side total power factor, the lower the required utility generation, utility transmission and utility distribution, and ultimately, the lower energy supply required by the medical center. In conjunction, the decrease in reactive or wasted energy freed up significant capacity in all the utility and medical center transformers. This simple theory was easily and uniquely provable with MPTS. The MPTS utility-grade meters electrical data compared to the utility meters recorded CSV 15-minute interval data provided clear evidence of the medical center's improved energy efficiency. The uniqueness of the proof comes from the fact that MPTS differs from any other energy management system which only reads and reports what has happened. MPTS reads and reports, then restores and reports within milliseconds, meaning one sees the poor and the restored good performance characteristics very nearly simultaneously. How does this happen? MPTS is actually a computer comprising high-speed 4 megabit AI chips executing patented multitasking algorithms to impedance match the supply versus demand power. More simply put, not only will MPTS ensure that what is billed by the utility is indeed correct, it will also report what the bill would have been without MPTS, the difference otherwise known as the monthly energy savings. Post the medical center with utility meeting and discussion. Further analysis by the utility proved that although the medical center's electricity bill was reduced due to the MPTS efficiency increase, the utility's profit margin increased by ±8% after accounting for reduced energy generation, transmission, and distribution costs. If a significant portion of an electric utility's commercial and/or industrial customer base installed an MPTS solution, it would allow additional utility-generated capacity to be sold with increased revenue generated at a higher profit margin. Packaged correctly, an electric utility could offer the MPTS solution as a new value-added, energy efficiency service to its customer base, saving them tons of money. Particularly so from the recently introduced artificial intelligence, AI, predictive maintenance module which constantly learns, updates and adapts to the electrical network to detect and correct or forewarn of any peculiarities or irregularities. Much more AI to come. Added as a finance technology, it would generate an entirely new revenue stream. Finally, with plus 500 MPTS systems installed globally since 2010, apart from energy savings, every client reports exceptional operating performance and savings from electrical equipment and systems. This ensured significant capital expense deferred and operating expense avoided. It also accounts for why MPTS has saved hundreds of thousands of carbon emission metric tons. Clients include Underwriters Laboratory, UL, the North American Aerospace Command, NORAD, along with U.S. Air Force bases, GSA federal, state and city governments, plus universities, colleges, public school districts, hospitals, clinics, mental health centers, along with chemical plants, extrusion factories, property management, banks, museums, courthouses, plus manufacturing, warehousing, water filtration plants, greenhouse facilities, and distribution centers. Finally, MPTS is offered with multiple financing options, all including the all-important performance guarantees. Thank you and goodbye.